Hey everybody, Sightless Senshi here. So, first of all, I just want to say again thank you to everyone who sent me packages so far. I really appreciate it. They've included all sorts of great stuff, from challenge lock making supplies to just some fun locks for picking to some challenge locks of their own. And Bobby Keys even threw in, as I probably showed in the last video, this neat little combination lock without the combination, so that way there's no way for me to cheat when getting it open, and yet there you go. So I'm just a little bit proud of that. I was pretty happy, and I can, I don't know, set this to a different combination or something. Anyway, honestly, there'd be no way for me to cheat even if I did have the combination on that, because I can't friggin' see them. Anyway, I also wanted to say thank you so much like I said, thank you to everyone who sent me stuff, but also to Been Pickin, who had sent me a package a while back, which I did a review of. And in that package, he had sent me quite a few locks, and one of them was this Abus lock, which he has pinned up himself. You can see the holes where he went in there and put those, I think they call them grub screws, in there in the top. Let's get the key out of there. See, the one thing is the key does stick. The core has to be held down to get the key out, so I guess that might be a product of the drilling into the top there, or or tapping the top, or maybe just the pins in there. I guess we'll find out when we open it up. I'm interested to see if the core is going to just come right out of this when it's picked. But the lock does work perfectly. So without further ado, because I have no idea how long it's going to take me to get into this thing, let's do it. In the interest of full disclosure, I have picked this open before, but I cannot get a consistent time on it. Like, I haven't picked it open to the point where I'm like really fast at it or anything like that. I've just tried my hand at it. Let me find, where did that tension wrench escape to? Let's see, I've got a hook. Tension wrench, where did you go? There it is. It was hiding behind some of my stuff. I have too much stuff on this desk. Also, I wanted to thank everyone for sending me challenge locks as well. Steel pinnings, thank you. Just so everyone knows, in those last videos I did, or the last one I did where I had the packages from Bobby Keys and Steel Pinnings, most of those cylinders that Steel Pinnings sent, the ones that were in individual bags rather than the ones that were all clustered together, those were actually challenge locks, rather than locks for me to gut just for my own, challenge lock making. So that's pretty cool. So I have quite a few challenge locks that I didn't even realize I had, but luckily I have not butchered them yet, so I will be able to pick them. Anyway, let's get this thing open. And again, thank you so much to everyone for the continued support. Okay, so, right off pin 1 there, we get a nice false set. Pin 2 kind of takes us out of it a little, but I think that might have set. So we can get under, I feel like I'm messing with pin 4 there. Let's see, let's go through here and ask which pins want to go up next. Do you want to go up next? Nope. You? Not really? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I won't rush you. Ooh, but pin 5. Oh, yeah, pin 5 does seem interested in going up. Ooh, that felt like an overset. Oh, no. We think we dropped back down. I think we're still good. We are still in this, everybody. Back to pin 2, and we have it open on 2, guys. All right, awesome. So let me get these tools out of the way here real quick. I will put them over here next to my Sailor Jupiter. Jupiter, guard my tools well. Let's get this out of the vise and into the pinning tray, shall we? Hang on, let me... There we go. Keep this in frame, all that good stuff. Get you out of the way here, Vice. You know what, Vice? You're going on the ground for a minute. I don't have enough desk space. I gotta clear off some space. Anyway, let's get this in the pinning tray and get this thing open. I'm gonna go ahead and lock it back up because I do have a key. Actually, I guess I already did. So I was ahead of the game on that one. Is this still visible?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Key is here. Let me just keep all that together. Let's put that in the tray here. All right. Let's go ahead and just unscrew these screws, I suppose, and see what we can get out of this lock. So this is really cool. Actually, I know now, thanks to Bobby Keys' video, how to tap the core, how to thread a core. But I have no idea how someone went about doing this. This is just really cool that they, that Been Pickin was able to basically take out the tops of these chambers and put these screws in. I don't even know how one would go about doing that. Like, I mean, obviously I see how one would just create threads for it. And let me see if I can get everything to come out of here. Woo, I think I got it all. I'm going to probably get this all kind of mixed up, guys, because things come out not as I necessarily intend them to. Ooh, that is a long spring. Anyway, but yeah, like I get drilling into a core, but I do not get how someone is able to do that through the top of the body in such a way that all the pins actually, you know, end up where or where the holes end up over the pins where they should be. That's pretty impressive. You know, I'm gonna actually put the key in here because I didn't get the key pin out on that one. I don't think. If I did, it escaped from me, and that's a shame. But I'm hoping I can shake that out. Oh, and I did. Awesome. Okay, great, guys. Great. Fantabulous. Okay. Let's go on to the next chamber. Don't worry, I will get faster at this as we go along in future videos. So you're in for a long ride on this one. Get comfortable over there, Lady Lockpicker. She quietly leaves. That'd be amazing.
You wouldn't even know.
I wouldn't. That's the idea. Yeah, that's the whole plan there. You just sneak out quietly. Leave, like, I don't even know what in your place.
Jive.
Yeah, leave the dog. Leave the service dog in your place. You know what's great, guys, is she's got a service dog herself. His name's Jive. He's the cutest little guy in the world. But what's really funny to me about Jive is that you know, she has him as her service dog because she is hard of hearing, and he helps her with all sorts of cool things. And shout out to Service Dogs Inc. Service Dogs Inc. Shout out to them for hooking her up with this awesome service dog and all the training and all of that. They are great people. So he helps her with all of her hard of hearing related things. What's really funny, though, is I have this suspicion that if we go out in public, everyone's going to assume that she's holding my service dog. Like, they're going to assume that it's for me because I'm the blind one, you know? Like, they don't immediately see her and assume hard of hearing. So I don't know, I find that kind of amusing. We had a friend come over just recently, and he's like, so is the dog his or hers? You know, it was pretty funny. But yeah, mad shout out to Service Dogs Inc. They are great people.
For sure.
Hell yeah. And the dog is awesome. Well trained and adorable as can be. Anyway, yeah, so you sneak out and leave the dog in your place so that I never know you're gone. It's an elaborate plan, but it just might work. Alright, so we're dumping the springs on these. These are some long springs, guys. I'm going to have to, because Been Pickin said I could repin this up as I saw fit, which is awesome of him to say, because this is, he said, the first lock he ever pinned up, so that's pretty special. To me, that would be, you know, a very special thing to have. But he said I could repin this up as I see fit, so I'm thinking challenge lock. And I'm thinking, like, I love these springs. Like, these are some really long springs. In my first one in Jupiter, the only springs I had were these teensy-tiny little short springs, and I did not love that. So what we've been getting so far, I've noticed in key pins 2, and let me make sure I'm on the appropriate chamber before I move on too far. Oh, yeah, did I get that one out already? Yeah, I think I'm just messing around in a chamber. Anyway, in chambers 2 and 3, I have had spool driver pins. I have a little bit of a harder time feeling serrations sometimes, depending on how, oh goodness, hang on, depending on how fine the serrations are, so I don't know if we're necessarily dealing with any serrations, but we will see shortly. Sorry, I know this part is not as entertaining for you guys, so that's why I'm trying to keep it lively and chatterful. Which both, well, the first one of those two words is at least a word, so I mean, that's cool. Let's see here. Alright, let's get the screw out of the top of that. I thought about just dumping all the screws first, but then I realized taking this thing apart might become a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, it might be. Because
then I would dump everything at once, you know? Didn't seem like the best idea. But y'all are patient, as you know, so that's good. I think this hobby kind of mandates a certain degree of patience. Oh, I dropped both pins this time, so now I get to figure out which is which. Let's assume the spool is the driver pin. Based on the bidding of the key, that would make sense that this particular pin would be the key pin because it is the length. That makes sense. All right, guys, we're on the last one. Then you actually get to see what's happening here. So that's cool for you guys. Ooh, did I accidentally tap or get chamber 5 by mistake? Guys, I'm sorry, I got off by 1 chamber. I'm going to have to resituate some things because I skipped chamber 3 and had just opened 4 and 5 by mistake. That is my bad. Let me go ahead and take just a second and scooch everything over so that we don't have any mistakes. I want this key to stay functional, because I will probably appropriate this and turn it into a challenge lock, since Been Pickin said I could. Been Pickin said so, so it's cool, so I can do it, and nobody can stop me. I need a better evil laugh than that. You know, like a Mark Hamill Joker laugh. You know, from like that Batman animated series?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I need. That'd be fucking weird. Okay, got everything scooched over. Now let's get all this, chamber 3 taken care of, and then y'all can see what's up in chamber 3. I thought earlier when I thought I was on the wrong chamber, I started to have a feeling I had done that, but this confirms it. Theory confirmed. Blind lockpicker routinely loses orientation. Surprising no one. Okay, let's see. At least you guys get a nice long look at my shiny Christmas nails.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah. Jingle bells, bitches. Okay, so we have this thing picked, and I kind of want to see... Okay, the key came out, so the key comes out smoothly, so it's something in one of those chambers that's causing the core to try and come out with the key. I wonder if this core dumps out. No, it does not. Okay, so the core is not going to come out on this. That is unfortunate, but you know what? Shit happens. Let me double check on that. Maybe if I turn it, it'll come out. No, oh, right, there's nothing for it to grip on. Right, okay, that was stupid. Why did I try that? Anyway, okay, let's get this, let's get my brightly painted fingers out of the way and let y'all have a look at this pinning tray. You want me to tilt it up a little?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. How's that?
Yeah?
Alright, so what do we see here?
Let's see.
Definitely a lot of spools. I experienced many a spool in this.
Yeah, spools. I see 4 at least, I think in...
Mm-hmm. 2 through 5.
Yeah. 1 looks like a serrated, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But only on like one end.
And our key pin standard?
Yep, they look standard.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. It's got a standard key. Standard Abus key. Alright, so this is, Ben Pickin said this is his first lock he pinned up, not necessarily his first challenge lock. I mean, I guess it is technically a challenge lock, but it was a really cool thing of him to share with me, and I'm really grateful that he did. I'm probably going to turn this into some sort of challenge lock of my own, and I think we should have a lot of fun with that, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to have a lot of videos hopefully coming in the near future. I'm sorry I've been a little bit absent lately and haven't been commenting on as many videos. I've been very busy. I've got an interview coming up. It's the end of the semester at my current job, so, you know, it's just been all over the place, guys. Crazy busy, holidays, you know how it is. But we'll get more videos up. I've got a ton of challenge locks thanks to steel pinnings. I've got some really cool, ideas for challenge locks of my own. So yeah, look forward to more videos and look forward to seeing this turned into some sort of crazy challenge lock. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Ben Pickin, once again, this was an awesome first lock and to pin up and an awesome challenge lock. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you letting me turn it into my own. Y'all have a good one, and remember to rock out with your lockout.